Nick Wilde, how you doing? You need to come with us. Mr. DeMarco's waiting.
Good of you to see me like this, Mr. DeMarco.
What do I call you?
Nick.
Well, Nick, I'm told there's something about a girl. She pretty?
Was.
Come again?
Well, last night a friend of mine was showing some disrespect, and I thought, you know, maybe you might do something to make things okay.
Oh, that. But you see, Nick, that was a game.
And what happened after wasn't so nice either.
You're lying, Nick. You can't show disrespect to a whore. She's a whore, you're her pimp. Am I right?
No, I'm legit. Credit cards.
Well, Nick, would 50,000 cover your disrespect, Nick?
You're very generous.
And you're very stupid. Where it's been?
Let me just leave.
The question is, what shape you're gonna be in when you do
Listen,
something. Didn't I tell you something about interrupting me, you dumb fuck? You see, if I'm sweet to you, Nick, if I just let you walk out of here free as air, well, I'd want people to know how sweet I am. The fuck are you thinking about, huh? Take this dumb fuck out of my sight.
Let's go.
The film begins with a woman, battered and bruised, being abandoned at a hospital. One doctor steps to smoke and notices her. The medical team rushes to her aid. They try to question her about what happened, but she can only utter one name: Nick.
Tell me who did this to you. Who did this to you?
The next morning, we are introduced to Nick, a skilled bodyguard in Las Vegas, who grapples with a personal gambling addiction. He wakes up in a hurry, racing to his workplace. There, he meets a young man named Cyrus Kinnick, who has come seeking him. Cyrus explains that he wants to hire Nick as a tour guide during his visit to Las Vegas, having been recommended by a neighbor. Acknowledging Cyrus's interest in gambling and his concerns about being disrespected due to his age, Nick agrees to show him around the city and provide protection. Later, Nick finds himself at a diner, confiding in his waitress friend, Roxy. He reveals his ambition to gather $500,000 to escape Las Vegas and retire in Corsica for 5 years. As they chat, Roxy hands him a note from a woman named Holly, requesting that he visit her home. When Nick arrives at Holly's house,
Want some coffee?
No. Holly, if you're gonna hide, why can't we have just talked on the phone?
he is taken aback by her disheveled appearance. Holly, a professional escort, recounts the harrowing events of the previous night at the Golden Nugget Hotel. She had encountered 3 unknown men in an elevator who forced her into their room and assaulted her.
He did what he did. Some motel people, they dumped me at emergency.
Desperate for justice, she offers Nick $100 to help pursue them. Nick warns her about the organized crime lurking at the hotel and reminds her that he had previously advised her to steer clear of it. As the story unfolds, we learn that the hotel owner, known as Baby, had once tried to recruit Nick for his illicit operations, but Nick had refused, leading to an unspoken agreement between them to stay out of each other's way. Seeking answers about Holly's assailants, Nick approaches a housekeeper named Millicent. She reveals that one of the men is Danny DeMarco, the son of a notorious mob boss from southern Italy. She gives him the room number but pleads with him not to get involved with Danny. That evening, Nick meets Cyrus for their tour, guiding him through various casinos while his mind is preoccupied with thoughts of Holly's plight. When Cyrus heads to a gambling table, Nick's concern for Holly compels him to leave and return to her house. There, Holly urges him to confront her attackers and weaken them so she can exact her revenge. Determined, Nick drives to the Golden Nugget in search of Danny.
I'm here to see Mr. DeMarco.
Well, he's busy.
personal.
I don't give a shit.
Who was it?
Said he was a friend of baby's.
Shit. What's this about?
Go.
Check the hat.
It's good of you to see me like this, Mr. DeMarco.
What do I call you?
Nick.
Well, Nick, I'm told there's something about a girl. She pretty?
Was.
Come again?
Last night, a friend of mine was some disrespect, and I thought, you know, maybe you might do something to make things okay.
Oh, that. But you see, Nick, that was a game.
And what happened after wasn't so nice either.
They're lying, Nick. You can't show disrespect to a whore. She's a whore, you're her pimp. Am I right?
No, I'm legit. Credit cards.
Well, Nick, would 50,000 cover your disrespect, Nick?
You're very generous.
And you're very stupid. Where it's been?
Let me just lay.
The question is, what shape you're gonna be in when you do
Listen,
something. Didn't I tell you something about interrupting me, you dumb fuck? You see, if I'm sweet to you, Nick, if I just let you walk out of here free as air, well, I want people to know how sweet I am. The fuck are you thinking about, huh? Take this dumb fuck out of my sight.
Let's go.
After confronting and defeating the three men who assaulted Holly, he brings her along to face Danny. When she asks if he remembers her, she retrieves a pair of scissors, sending Danny into a panic. He offers her $50,000 from his safe as a means of appeasement. Holly hands the money to Nick and contemplates castrating Danny as he begs for forgiveness. Satisfied with the outcome, Holly leaves with the cash. Outside, Nick warns her to leave town quickly because retribution is inevitable. They split the $50,000 evenly before Nick heads to a casino. Feeling a surge of luck in the air, he sits down at a blackjack table with his dealer friend Cassandra, ready to test his fortunes on what feels like a fateful night. Nick found himself on a remarkable winning streak at the blackjack table, effortlessly securing victory with his first bet and continuing to accumulate a substantial fortune. This fortunate run persisted until the dealer's shift changed, and Cassandra, the dealer he had grown fond of, was replaced. Recognizing that his luck might have waned, Nick decided to step away from the table to meet up with Cyrus. Yet, a surge of confidence washed over him, compelling him to return to the table. Believing that his good fortune was still intact, he raised his stakes significantly. To his astonishment, his winnings soared beyond $500,000. Nick and Cyrus went out for a drink, where Cyrus inquired about Nick's future plans. Nick revealed his intention to retire, eager to leave Las Vegas behind. He stood up to cash out his winnings but was suddenly struck by an overwhelming anxiety attack. The thought of $500,000 felt insufficient, igniting a reckless desire to gamble once more. In a moment of impulsiveness, he placed not only his entire $500,000 but also the additional $25,000 he had received from Holly on the table in one bold move. Unfortunately, fate was unkind. He lost everything in an instant, leaving him in a state of shock. Overwhelmed by regret and despair, Nick sought solace in alcohol until he eventually lost consciousness. When he awoke the next day, he found Cyrus by his side. Cyrus explained that he had passed out and that the staff had assisted him after he tipped them generously. In an unexpected turn, Cyrus expressed his desire for Nick to mentor him in bravery and combat skills. It soon became clear that Cyrus was a self-made millionaire, offering to make Nick rich in exchange for his guidance. However, Nick declined the offer and made his way downstairs for another drink. Shortly thereafter, Danny's men arrived at the bar, intent on delivering Nick to Danny himself.
Nick Wilde, how you doing? You need to come with us. Mr. DeMarco's waiting.
But before it could escalate further, the police intervened. Nick was taken to the Golden Nugget to meet Baby, the notorious mafia boss of Las Vegas. Baby informed him that there had been a complaint about Nick breaking into a room and killing 2 men, with Danny as the key witness. Danny recounted how ruthlessly Nick had attacked him and his bodyguards. In response, Nick explained his side of the story, emphasizing that he never used guns, suggesting that Danny was framing him.
First, why would I use a gun?
He also mentioned the 2 cuts on Danny's manhood, prompting Baby to order Danny to drop his pants as proof. Danny refused, which led Baby to realize that Nick had acted for a reason. After Danny left, Baby warned Nick that they would come for him. However, Nick remained resolute and prepared for whatever challenges lay ahead. Later, seeking comfort in a meal at a diner, Nick was surprised when Cyrus joined him at the table. Cyrus confessed his fear of leaving Las Vegas, admitting that he felt like a coward. Yet he expressed gratitude for what he had learned from Nick and gifted him $500,000 along with a plane ticket to Corsica. Just then, Danny's men stormed into the diner. In a moment of quick thinking, Cyrus began singing loudly to create a distraction, allowing Nick to slip away unnoticed. The men pursued him outside while Danny ordered them to search relentlessly for him.
I want you to find that asshole. I want you to find him. I want him found now. One more fucking guys. You find out where he lives. How much it costs.
After dealing with them decisively, Cyrus approached Nick once more, handing over the check and ticket to Corsica. With newfound determination, Nick accepted the gifts and resolved to leave Las Vegas before Danny's father could seek retribution against him. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a wonderful day.